Hey, how y'all doing today? I hope that your day is going great. And if it's not going great, then I hope that it only gets better and better and better and better. So today I just want to really quickly talk about perseverance, right? And I think it's important for me to share like my own personal story with that, right? Like I was just last night had an encounter and understanding really how important perseverance is and sticking through with something. I was involved in a pitch competition for my organization, my nonprofit organization, and it was, a process that started within, that lasted really for a couple of months, right, or a month or so, right, and it involved meeting on a weekly basis to do run-throughs, to get some advice, to do check-ins. So that time is taxing. When you're already doing a lot of work in the community, when you have a family, when you're married. I got a newborn baby, so you know throughout this process I have been feeling like, man, like it just seems like it's just like so much. Like I, I thought about like bowing out like several times, and last night was actually the pitch competition. And the night before, I was talking to my wife and again. I'm like, man, like it just seems like it's a lot. You know, I had to leave her and the baby and the three kids for X amount of hours. So that's like time away from my family, and even though it could be a good reward if I won, but I ended up sticking through it and sticking to it because I signed up. It's what I signed up to do, and I wanted to honor my commitment that I made. And what do you know? I ended up winning. I ended up becoming one of the winners, right? So had I not, you know, went through with that, then I would have never have gotten to the point where I can share this story to say like, sometimes it's definitely good to push through, even when you feel like, you can see the future, but we can't see the future. We don't know what's gonna happen. So I share that story as hopefully an inspiration to let y'all know, like even if it's easy, then it's definitely something that you probably shouldn't do because it's not stretching you. But if it's hard and you feel like it's stretching you, then that's definitely something that I feel like we should work towards, right? Again, like that night before, even the day of, like I was late to get there to do my pitch, because I was coming from work, and I was just like, again, thinking to myself like, man, do I really want to go through with this? And I did it.